that he would hire these like sex workers and like they would have, sex with her or whatever. And he would watch and tell them what to do. She told me the only time he was willing to do anything or work on her music, go through any plans, any of that, was when she had a freak off. So all of our music, all my work, to find out that like I spent all these years writing these songs for him to bring to, like, is just disgusting. I remember one time her telling me that, I think it might have been The Perfect Match, that movie that she was in. And she told me that she had a black eye under her makeup.
Do you believe Diddy is a dangerous person?
Yes, I do.
Why?
I mean, look at his rap.
After being named in the sexual assault lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs, Cuba Gooding Jr. is now speaking out with claims against the rapper. Joining voices like Jaguar Wright, Cat Williams, and Lil Rod, who accuse Diddy of funding prostitution and other dark dealings in the entertainment world. Gooding says he has spent time gathering evidence. He's now ready to expose what he knows, adding his voice to the growing list of public accusations against Combs.
It's one of those moments in my life where I was trying to numb the pain. So I would, just kind of go out and not worry about a thing, and it opened me up to a lot of interactions with people in clubs and bars and whatnot. And it's, the world knows I pled guilty for the count for forcible touching, kissed a waitress. So that's that. I'm not here to shame anybody or to take any of these women who, made their statements. But it is one of those moments where I look back and I say, how did you find yourself in this scenario, in this situation? And then the police show, she makes a statement to them, they review the tapes. The tapes, they review every moment that they can for the time I was there. They don't see any of the claims that she made. And then the Special Victims Unit personnel from the DA's office shows, and they explain to this person what they saw on the tapes. And the person obviously went ahead with putting out a warrant for my arrest.
This isn't the first time Diddy has been linked to sexual assault and abuse, but the latest claims from Cuba Gooding Jr. are especially shocking. Gooding has come forward with disturbing details that add to the growing list of accusations. Among them is a new claim from a former male employee accusing Diddy of harassment and forceful grooming. Shockingly, Gooding is reportedly connected to some of these incidents, making the situation even more explosive.
Did you see the picture?
Nah, I didn't get to see it, but
Oh my God. Yo, listen to me, man. I don't know if it was what they call it when you take two pictures and they put it together, stuff like that. What they call it when they put the pictures together and it don't belong together, but they put it together. Whatever.
Side by side.
Yeah, whatever they call that. Cuban Gooding Jr. was so close to that man. I would thought that was his lady. That's how close he was to him. And then his hands all on his leg and everything. It was crazy, bro. I don't even believe that. So when you see Cuban Gooding fighting the case here in New York, when he said the girl was saying that he was groping her and everything like that, I'm glad they didn't show that picture at his trial. Because he would have been guilty. That's how close he was to that kid, man.
So you seeing no pictures, do you believe his claims?
Yeah, I believe his claims. Somebody put something in Cuba Gooding Jr. ear that this was fresh meat, or see can you break him, or see can you do something? Because don't no other man be that close to no other man, for that reason. Come on, bro. That's crazy.
Hey, do you know him? Have you ever met him before?
No, I don't think I met him before. Cuba, I can't recall me.
Alarming new claims have surfaced linking Cuba Gooding Jr. to the ongoing lawsuit involving Sean Diddy Combs, and things are spiraling quickly. Rumors suggest that Gooding Jr. may appear in compromising photos being discussed in the case, though no videos have been produced to confirm these allegations, at least not yet. These revelations have intensified the drama surrounding Diddy's growing legal troubles. However, this time, Diddy isn't the only celebrity under the microscope. High-profile names such as Chris Brown, Meek Mill, Young Miami, Stevie J, Usher, and even Diddy's own son, Justin Combs, are now reportedly entangled in the scandal. Although none of them have made public statements, insiders suggest that Cuba Gooding Jr. is especially enraged by the situation. It's understandable, given his ongoing legal battles and the risk of further damage to his reputation. Some rumors even suggest that Gooding Jr. is threatening to publicly turn on Diddy, claiming the rapper unfairly dragged him into the scandal. If true, this could lead to serious consequences for everyone involved. Meanwhile, legal documents obtained by TMZ seem to support claims made by Rodney Jones, the former employee at the center of the lawsuit. Jones alleges that Diddy tried to obscure his identity and used deceptive tactics to manipulate him. One of the most disturbing claims involves a trip to Diddy's private yacht in Cuba, where Jones says things quickly escalated. According to the report, Cuba Gooding Jr. allegedly approached Jones in an inappropriate and unwanted manner, crossing clear boundaries and forcing Jones to physically push him away. Jones even submitted what he claims is photo evidence and image of Cuba kissing him as part of the lawsuit. The lawsuit argues that Diddy could have intervened to stop Cuba's behavior, but deliberately chose not to. It's also worth noting that Gooding has faced similar allegations in the past. In 2019, multiple women accused him of inappropriate conduct, making these new claims even more troubling. As more people step forward to share disturbing stories about Diddy, a deeper pattern seems to be emerging. Comedian Cat Williams has even implied that major figures like Dave Chappelle were pressured in similar ways, suggesting that he himself had to turn down $50 million offers 4 times something Diddy allegedly orchestrated or witnessed.
That girl went through some tumultuous that she never thought that she would ever have to go through being in the music business. Do you understand that? I've been next to people who are top in the game, in the music business. And they had said to me, yo, I had to a lot to get to this position. You understand? They have said that. So I can imagine what that little girl went through with old boy. She ain't lying that thing, because if she would have lied, he would have fought her tooth and nail. He would have fought her tooth and nail, bruh. Don't get it messed up, he would have fought her tooth and nail. That little girl ain't lied nothing she ain't lied about none of that. Do you know what she's going through? She know what she's gonna go through for the rest of her life? Her kids gonna go back and see this on the internet?
Cat Williams believes that Diddy and Harvey Weinstein may be working together to promote abusive practices in the entertainment industry, as they belong to the same social circle. Williams recalled an incident that took place in front of his agency employees, revealing Weinstein's refusal to compromise and an attempted inappropriate advance. Williams claims he's been pressured for years to stay silent, which led to false narratives about him. He emphasizes that his refusal to betray his principles or take shortcuts has cost him recognition, including major awards. Despite this, he stands by his moral integrity and believes it's the reason he hasn't received the accolades others have. Williams continues to speak out, aiming to expose the toxic behavior hidden behind fame and power in Hollywood's elite circles.
I can't win over there because I don't play. I don't participate. Like, you can't buy me, not because I'm not for sale. You can't buy me because I'm not in the store. It just meant something to me because on our side of the war, coming in, we have to agree that we're not going to win any awards and we're not going to be nobody's favorite and we're going to miss out on a lot of the things that they're going to get over there because we're not like them and we don't do what they do. We're not willing to do the things they're willing to do. Therefore, we won't get what they get.
Williams revealed that speaking out cost him dearly, as studios shunned him for exposing such disturbing behavior, yet he remained firm, choosing to uphold his dignity rather than stay silent about the abuse.
Hey, I knew that that's the end goal. So if that's the end goal and I'm there when I start, why would I deviate from that?
Right.
Remember, my goal was to get this far in Hollywood and still have a virgin asshole. And never has that was my only goal.
Cat Williams made it clear that he always knew the path he needed to take and stayed true to it. The comedian claims he never accepted shortcuts or shady deals offered by powerful Hollywood figures like Harvey Weinstein or Diddy. As a result, he walks into any room with the respect and dignity he's earned through integrity. Williams also stated he refuses to be silenced or financially blackmailed by Diddy or his associates, no matter the pressure. Whether it's media backlash, Illuminati, rumors, or Cuba Gooding Jr. withholding further revelations about Diddy, Williams stands firm. He continues to speak out against the dark side of the industry, setting an example of courage. For now, let's acknowledge the bravery of those like Williams who are willing to take a stand. Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't